Hi guys, welcome to Virgo season 2023. Got a general tarot card reading here. Doesn't matter what sign you are, doesn't matter where you are, who you are, when you find this message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Should we get on with it? So the sun is settling into the sign of Virgo. Mercury is definitely in retrograde in the sign of Virgo also. I think this is one of those opportunities where a lot of stuff that you knew was pending, that needed checking off on the list, that needed completing, that just needed getting done. Now is that time where you'll find that a lot of things are falling into place. You've got the energy with Mars being in Virgo to really want to get stuff done. The analysis and the organization of the sun being in Virgo to really take a pragmatic and practical approach to all of the finicky stuff about life. The day-to-day running, the smooth sailing of such, and less emotion and more analytics, I would say. Facts. And yet here arrives the emotional invitations. That's the Page of Cups. So, there are emotional outreaches. There are opportunities, there are options, there are lots of kind gestures of emotional connection. Virgo, you're on the hot list, and I feel like there are expressions of love that are being made to you. If you're open to them, I think it's a really nice time for you to communicate, especially what you want, especially with God, and let the universe deliver someone that's sweet. The Page of Cups for me, this energy is sweet. This is someone who, you know, is fun. King of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Three of Wands. I feel like there is a lot of emotional intelligence that's going on in this Virgo season, the season of wisdom and inner reflection, the season of the Hermit. There is a lot of internal self-reflection, a lot of self-dependency, a lot of a desire to really want to know oneself. With this King of Cups energy, we see that he has built his throne on the ebbs and flows of life, and there is nothing that is going to spill the contents of that cup, which is the contents of his heart. He's not letting that shit go to waste. So, when I say to you that there are emotional outreaches this season, I think a lot of you are going to find that there isn't an overt amount of emotional overspill. You might actually really want to just take a break in this Mercury retrograde. You might want to stop, you might want to pull back. And what I really love about this Four of Swords card, and this is one of the things that I always mention whenever this card comes up, like sometimes when you're not still for long enough, you really miss out on the intricacies of life, and thus missing out on patterns, right? So here, this card, this guy is still. He's taking a rest. He's taking a break. He's not dead. But it's giving him time to slow down enough to really look at that stained glass window and look at the pattern, okay? Look at the patterns that are currently playing out in your life. Look at where it is that you really just need to take a break so that you can recollect your own energy and see where it is that there are blessings that are arriving and coming in and have been coming into your life because of things, good deeds, smart moves that you've already made. You're popular right now. People want to reach out to you. People want to communicate with you. People want to offer you some sort of emotional support. And I feel like your best response to everything in Virgo season is a lot of emotional intelligence. Not because you're suppressing yourself, but because you've built the throne, your throne, being the analogy for your experience, right? The status that you give yourself. That throne is your status. When I stopped making videos with my face, showing my face in 2020, I felt like I wasn't gonna come back on screen until I had, because at that time I had stepped off of a throne in the peak of my career. And a lot of people thought that was absolutely crazy, and a part of me would say, you know what, you're 100% correct. But I know me. I know I built that throne, but I knew it wasn't what was keeping my cup full. So I went in search to find me, and those journeys gave me enough experience and lessons and education to know that regardless of anything, my cup will not spill. I'm ready for my throne, because the contents of me, I will not allow to go to waste or get poured over. And this is something that took a lot of time to learn. And it took a lot of this Four of Swords reflection, self-reflection also. So this might be one of those times for a lot of you guys where you're really being asked to see what it is that you can do to really uphold your emotional stance. This isn't a season of being overly emotional. This isn't a season of having anything but emotional wisdom. A need to slow down, a need for self-reflection, and a need to really look at some of the intricacies of life and some of the repeating patterns, or some of the patterns that are playing out right now. You are being asked to be still enough to see how a lot of the good that you've put out in the world is now coming back towards you. These are gifts, these are well-earned and deserved bonuses, gifts, privileges in life. Your goods that are coming in for good work that you've already done. And in this season, a lot of you might find that it is not about exerting effort in the 3D. It's more about getting your emotional cup, that vessel, that heart space. It's more about you really figuring out a way to keep that, as I'm not gonna take these, I will take these two though. Keeping that at a safe kind of state. Temperance card and the Three of Swords. So there is something about a betrayal, a hurt, a heartache, a backstabbing, something, right? Something that really felt like it was painful, past, present, future. There is something in transmuting this. There is something in you being able to change states on something. There is something about you taking what had been really quite prominent in your psyche, in your subconscious, in your form of thinking in regards to some sort of betrayals, hurt, heartaches, backstabbing, lying, cheating, deceit. You've got to transmute this right now. The energy that I'm getting is that there are invitations that are being made towards you, and the amount or the level of emotional intelligence that you're willing to show right now is really going to give you the freedom to be able to stand still, really look at what needs healing and what needs changing, and actually allow yourself the opportunity to heal right now. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. I like where this is going because it's saying that there are tangible offers, opportunities, financial aid that's going to help take you. There's some cards on the floor. It's going to help take you come out of a Taurian, lower vibrational Taurian energy where lack mindset, poverty mindset may have set in. And what is really being asked of you now more so than ever is just take your eye off of what's going on and see what it is that you can do to focus not only on what is being offered to you in this moment, but what it is you can do to reconnect with this Nine of Cups energy, this Nine of Cups kind of state again. The Ace of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Moon card. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Swords. initiative needs to be taken, and I feel like there are opportunities to be able to break out of limitation and stagnation and stuckness, analysis paralysis, overthinking certain situations. This full moon in Pisces and the new moon in Virgo is going to lead you back to a place of a lot of emotional contentment that is very much to do with you, how you view yourself. Two of Swords, and under that the Queen of Wands. The offers, financial offers, the opportunities to financially upgrade come in this abundant month, this abundant season. But there really needs to be some sort of active effort to shift a lack mindset. You're being asked to really venture deep inside of your psyche and see where it is you left behind a real content you, and almost quantum jump back to that person and then come back to the future. It's almost like there's a lot of healing to be done in the season of the healer. And it starts with you and your heart space, and the help that you need arrives as long as you're willing to really overcome what needs healing now. Because I feel like it gives you the initiative to carry forward a much more content version of you that's creating a lot better. Don't overthink it. There's really no need for too much deliberation, too much thinking, too much thought. There really just needs to be more of an action taken towards the transmutation of the healing that needs doing. The poverty mindset, the change of perspective, the limitations, the feeling stuck. Those good things that you've done that will now come back in the shape of help. Don't overthink it. When the good comes in, just take it with open arms, but you have to take the initiative to actually take the steps to do the things that need doing now. You know what I mean? So, take a deep breath. Really heal you. Okay? You need time out to just really look inside. When you're willing to do that, and you're really willing to be there for you, you heal yourself, and that then heals the world. If this reading resonated, I trust that you will give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I love it when you guys do that. Hit that subscribe button, and if you would be interested in booking a reading, you can do so on the website rubyreadstarot.com. Who loves ya? Have a good one.